All right, y'all, in this video, we'll be going over a hip flexion PAILs rails variation, bent knee hip flexion, if you will. So what you'll need is a yoga mat and some blocks, maybe, depending on your dysfunction and your hip mobility. So if I'm targeting the right hip, I'm gonna bring it up into this deep lunge position, knee down, back knee down, right? So before we even get started into the PAILs rail setup, if you're new to this, if you've never done this before, I want you to place your hand right below the ASS, the front hip point, if you will, and try and lift your knee off the ground towards the sky. Gently, you should feel that musculature move and engage, right? When you get into your PAILs rails position, I want to make sure that you're feeling that musculature engage and you're making some sort of connection in that position. If you're all the way down and your passive is way beyond your active and you try and lift your knee up and there's a zero engagement whatsoever, you can't even connect with that part of your body, I want you to come up to a point where you can make that engagement slightly and subtly in that connection, right? That's an extreme. Most people won't have that issue, but you may. So in this position, you're coming down on the inside of the targeting leg. So for me, it's that right side. And kind of repositioning my foot to make sure I'm trying to get this 90-degree angle and coming down towards the ground. If it's easier for whatever reason for you to have blocks and you want to get as deep as you can, but you can't go much further, and this can help you, right? Or if you're up here, you want to lean forward, you're feeling it, but you can't go any further, this support helps you, great. That said, looking for a deep stretch in the adductor region, the hamstring region, glute-ish region, right? And finding your passive stretch should feel good for most of you. If you're getting a pinch on the inside, something you might be able to do is kind of lean your leg away from you, bring your leg out a little more into hip abduction, but finding a safe position for you where you feel no pain, but just a deep stretch, holding this position for 2 minutes, right? Hanging out here for 2 minutes passively. PAILs rails is engaging the hip and the musculature that's on stretch by driving your leg and your foot down into the ground. I don't want you rising up. I don't want the pelvis moving. I want the knee moving. Just engaging the musculature on the leg and in the hip to drive the foot down into the ground. 10% effort, isometric ramping, 20%, 30, 40, 100% safest max effort, drive, hold that 100% safest max effort for 15 seconds. After those 15 seconds, rails is squeezing what we discussed earlier, engaging the musculature so that you feel that engagement around the hip, where the pelvis or where the thigh meets the pelvis, right? Trying to drive your knee up and foot off the ground if you're in proper positioning, should be impossible, right? Driving, pulling, 100% safest max effort straight up, squeeze, hold for 15 seconds, give me more, drive, 3, 2, 1, relax everything, go a little deeper towards the ground, see if you can find that new end range, hang out there. Once you do that, you can safely come on out or maintain that for your next rep.